Today, we're diving into a terrifying blueprint for total control, taken straight from the pages of George Orwell's masterpiece, 1984. We're going to explore how a state can control not just what you do, but what you actually think.
Just think about that for a second. You might think, oh, I live in a democracy. But let's be real. We already live with a certain level of surveillance. George Orwell just imagined the most extreme, the most terrifying version of that. And today, we're going to break down exactly how his fictional surveillance state was built.
So, let's get right into it, because 1984 goes so much deeper than just, cameras everywhere. It's a vision of a world where the party can literally command you to reject what you see with your own two eyes. A world where truth doesn't just get twisted, it gets completely erased. How on earth do they pull that off?
All right, first things first, let's set the scene. We're stepping into the world of our main character, Winston Smith. In this place he lives, it's a superstate called Oceania.
Now imagine this sound, blaring from screens everywhere, all day, every day. That's the official story you get, a constant stream of totally fabricated statistics, all designed to prove that life is getting better and better. More food, more clothes, more victories on the battlefield. It is a non-stop parade of glorious, fantastic news.
But then you look around. You actually live in this world. And the reality, it couldn't be more different. It's a world of decay, of scarcity, of things just falling apart. The soap is gritty, the coffee tastes like dirt, the elevators are always broken. There's this constant, gnawing feeling in your stomach that you've been cheated out of something, that you're being lied to.
So you've got this massive gap between what the government says and what people actually experience. How does the party possibly maintain control? Well, that's where the mind police come in. And yeah, you heard that right. Their job isn't just to police what you do, it's to police what you think.
And here is their #1 tool, the telescreen. Think of it like a TV, except it's always watching you back and listening 24/7. And the kicker, it cannot be turned off. Ever. It's in your home, at your work, on the streets. You have to live your entire life with the assumption that every sound you make is being heard and every move you make is being watched.
And if that wasn't terrifying enough, this is where it gets truly insane. The ultimate crime in Oceania is something called thought crime, and it is exactly what it sounds like. Just thinking a rebellious thought is as bad as the act itself. You don't even have to say it out loud. An involuntary look on your face, a murmur in your sleep, and poof, you could just disappear.
This next part is just diabolical. The party starts this control from birth. They essentially weaponize children against their own parents. Organizations like the Spies turn kids into little informants who are taught to adore the party and to report anyone, even their own family, for the slightest hint of unorthodox thinking. Your own kid could be the one to turn you in.
Okay, so you've got constant surveillance. Even your own thoughts aren't safe. But believe it or not, that is only half the picture. The party's most powerful tool, its real superpower, is its absolute total control over reality itself.
This right here, this is the party's entire philosophy in a nutshell. And it's not just some dusty old saying they hang on a wall. No, this is their daily practice. And you gotta love the irony, the Ministry of Truth, the past isn't fixed. It's like wet clay, constantly being reshaped and rewritten to match whatever the party needs it to be today.
And this is literally Winston's 9-to-5 job. Let's say the party decides we're now at war with East Asia instead of Eurasia. Winston's job is to go back through every record and change it so it looks like we have always been at war with East Asia. If a party official falls out of favor, they're vaporized, not just killed, but completely erased from history. Every photo, every document, gone. It's like they never existed. The lie becomes the truth.
So, in a world where truth is meaningless, and you're always being watched, is any kind of resistance even possible? Well, Winston tries. He starts with the ultimate thought crime, keeping a secret diary. And from there, his rebellion grows into an illegal love affair.
You see, for Winston, his relationship with Julia isn't just a personal thing. In a society where all your loyalty and desire are supposed to be directed only towards the party, the simple act of two people connecting, just for themselves, that becomes a massive political rebellion. It's a blow struck against the entire system.
But what's really fascinating here is how differently they rebel. Winston is ideological.
He's worried about big, abstract ideas like truth and history and the future. Julia, on the other hand, is all about personal freedom in the here and now. She wants to enjoy life's small pleasures, getting black market coffee, wearing makeup. Her philosophy is basically, if you keep the small rules, you can break the big ones.
But, and this is the really tough part of the book, in Oceania, all rebellion is hopeless. It's futile, because the party's final goal isn't just to stop you or punish you. Oh no, it is to completely remake you, to conquer that last fortress, your own mind.
This is Julia's core belief. She's absolutely convinced that sure, they can torture you, they can make you say anything, but they can't get inside you. They can't make you believe it. Your heart, your inner self, that's the one thing they can never touch.
She is tragically, horrifyingly wrong. They can.
So, of course, Winston and Julia are caught. They're taken to the Ministry of Love. And here, the final stage of their re-education happens in a place that every single prisoner dreads, Room 101.
So what is in Room 101? Well, it's unique for every single person. It contains your single greatest, most primal fear. For one person, it might be spiders. For another, fire. For Winston, it's rats. It is the party's ultimate tool for breaking the last fortress of the human spirit.
When Winston is faced with his ultimate terror, his love for Julia is just vaporized by pure animalistic self-preservation. He screams for them to do it to her instead of him. And in that one moment, the party proves that they can burn away all loyalty, all love, all integrity. They prove that, yes, they can get inside you.
And this is the ultimate goal. The party doesn't just want you to say that 2 + 2 = 5. They want you to believe it. They want you to accept any reality they hand you, no matter how absurd it is. Once your mind is broken, it can be remade in their image.
And that's the party's final triumph. It isn't obedience born out of fear. It is genuine, unadulterated adoration. The victim is cured. They are made to love their tormentor. The conversion is complete, and it is forever. And this is the chilling question Orwell leaves us with. If a government can rewrite the past and then control your mind until you believe the new version, does objective truth even exist anymore? If you're the only person left who remembers that 2 + 2 is 4, are you the sane one or are you the lunatic? It's a profound warning about what happens when a society loses its grip on reality itself.